Yo, Bills Mafia, Alex here. Welcome to the Buffalo Blitz Report. If you love the Bills, smash that like, hit subscribe, and drop a comment so we can kick this off together.
How do you say your first name? Can you say your first name for us?
Mecole.
Mecole, not Mecole. It's Mecole.
Yeah, it's Mecole.
Okay,
yeah.
making sure.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
So, what is it like to be on the other side now after all those years with the Chiefs?
It's kind of weird a little bit, going against these guys for the last 6 years, and now just be over here. But I'm excited for the opportunity. I'm glad to be here, man, and they welcome me with open arms, so I'm happy about that. They definitely joking with me about the past matches that we didn't had in the years, but it's fun. Though. I'm enjoying it.
Buffalo Bills Mafia, welcome back to Buffalo Blitz Report. Strap in because today we're diving deep into a move that could quietly shift momentum for our beloved team. The Buffalo Bills have just added a name that carries rings and big game experience, and yes, it's time to get excited. Earlier this week, the Bills signed veteran wide receiver and return specialist Mecole Hardman Jr. to their practice squad. Hardman is no rookie. He's a three-time Super Bowl champion from his time with the Kansas City Chiefs, and although his production on offense has tapered in recent seasons, what he brings is opportunity. Let's talk about why this isn't just a minor transaction. In fact, for the Bills, this could be a mini game changer. Right now, Buffalo's special teams performance is a weak spot, and the return game in particular has been underwhelming by Bills standards. According to recent data, entering Week 11, the Bills' average drive start was the 28.5-yard line, second worst in the NFL. Their kick return average through 9 games sits at 25.4 yards per return, while the punt return average clocks in at just 5.8 yards. That's unacceptable for a team with playoff aspirations. The opponent isn't just getting the ball back, they're getting better field position and leverage against Buffalo's defense. Now enter Hardman. He has logged 89 punt returns and 45 kick returns in his career. His career averages? In Kansas City, he averaged 26.4 yards per kick return and 10.2 yards per punt return in his last full season where he had return duties. That's leaps and bounds better than what we've seen from the Bills so far in 2025. In a league where one extra yard of field position can change the complexion of a drive, Hardman's presence has immediate upside. And this signing shows strategic savvy from head coach Sean McDermott and the Bills front office. The receiving core for Buffalo has needed an infusion of speed and playmaking. The Bills didn't land a big receiver at the deadline, and the offense has sputtered at times. Hardman gives them a potential spark not just at RW, but crucially on special teams where the need is glaring. So instead of waiting for weeks, Hardman may be thrust into action quickly, perhaps even as early as this weekend. Here's how I see this playing out. Hardman joins the practice squad, learns the playbook, but because returns don't require full offensive chemistry, he could make a meaningful impact almost immediately. Imagine the Bills receiving a kick, and suddenly a trusted, explosive returner gets free space, shifts field position from the 25 or 26-yard line up to the 35 or 40. That changes the game for Allen and our offense. It gives the defense shorter fields, gives the offense better leverage. It gives momentum. Momentum breeds confidence. Now don't get me wrong, this isn't a guaranteed makeover. Hardman's recent offensive output hasn't been stellar. He had only 12 receptions for 90 yards in 2024. He's had injuries, transitions, some lost time. But that's exactly why this is a low-risk, high-reward move. Bills Mafia, when you buy a lottery ticket, you don't expect to hit every time, but when you do, it's big. This feels like a lottery ticket worth holding because the cost, practice squad salary, minimal cap implications, is low and the upside is notable. Importantly, this signals to the rest of the league and more importantly to the Bills locker room that Buffalo is not complacent. You can't rest on the fact you have a franchise quarterback like Josh Allen and a top defense and assume everything will just fall into place. You got to move, you got to adapt, you got to fill holes. By acting to boost special teams and receiver depth, McDermott and co. show they're still hungry for more. Bills Mafia, we ride together, win or lose, but the message is clear, we still demand excellence. Let's also consider the intangible. Hardman joins a locker room in Buffalo that's in the thick of a playoff push. His experience, Super Bowls won, big moments played, adds a veteran voice. Even if he never starts a game at wide receiver, his impact can be felt in practice, special teams meetings, mentoring younger guys like Khalil Shakir, Elijah Moore, or Curtis Samuel, all names in the Bills receiving mix. That kind of championship pedigree matters when things get tight. Now, for you watching this move doesn't guarantee a title, but it shifts the odds. We are still squarely in the hunt. The AFC East is loaded, the playoff picture messy, but the Bills have a chance. This signing is one more piece in the puzzle. The return game improves, field position improves, offense gets a chance to start on better footing, momentum builds, and momentum in October, November, December matter big. In closing, Bills Mafia, this week you should be buzzing because a name that carries rings and proven speed just walked into Orchard Park. Hardman might not headline the offense tomorrow, but he could kickstart something very big. And if he does, we, the Bills Mafia, will feel it. So, here's what I want from you. Leave a comment below. What are your expectations for Mecole Hardman this season? Will he electrify the return game? Will he carve out a role at receiver? Do you think this move pushes the Bills closer to that league-dominating identity we crave? If you enjoyed this breakdown, smash that like button, hit subscribe, ring the bell so you never miss a Buffalo Blitz Report update, and let's keep the energy high. Because with this roster move, the Bills Mafia is rising. Let's ride together, and let's bring the noise.